let's start this topic. In this topic, I am teaching pressure and velocity distribution for reaction stage. Just in previous topic, I was teaching pressure and velocity distribution for which stage? That is known as which stage? Impulse stage. So now, yes, now you take reaction stage. Again, almost similar diagram. You draw one stator blade, and then you draw rotor blade, then again you draw stator blade, then again you draw rotor blade, then again you draw stator blade, again you draw rotor blade. Okay, this much is enough. After that, you see like this, like this, like this. Then here we will see the variation. Okay, pressure and absolute velocity we will discuss in this diagram. So you can see I will draw the dotted line like this so that I can say from where to where pressure is increasing, decreasing, and how velocity. So first thing, let's talk about the pressure variation. So imagine at the inlet you have certain amount of pressure. That pressure is P1. So of course, when you will pass through the nozzle, when the flow will pass through the nozzle, what happens with the static pressure? Static pressure decreases. So static pressure will decrease. Okay, that's why we are showing this. After that, here nothing is happening, so it will be same static pressure. But again, because it is reaction stage, so transformation will take place. Transformation means your pressure energy will convert into kinetic energy, correct? So because pressure energy will convert into kinetic energy, so definitely again pressure will decrease, right? Yes. After that, you talk about the absolute velocity. So imagine your absolute velocity is C1. Then what will happen in case of gap? What kind of gap you have? Because you can see clearly static pressure is decreasing, but for why? Because of gap, nozzle. So your C1 will increase. Now what will happen if you will talk about next? What will happen in case of rotor? Because you are imparting kinetic energy to the rotor, so whatever kinetic energy you have, the flow will have. That kinetic energy, some part will be transferred to the rotor blades. So that's why rotor will turn in this direction. So when the flow will come at the exit of the rotor, it will be having less speed, less absolute speed. It means what? Your absolute velocity is decreasing, right? It's clear. Okay, simple. Here your absolute velocity is increasing, here your absolute velocity is decreasing. Here kinetic energy is increasing, here kinetic energy is decreasing. Pressure, here you have nozzle shape, so in nozzle pressure decreases. Again here you have nozzle shape, in nozzle again pressure decreases, right? Very good, very good. Okay, now relative velocity case, here I am not discussing intentionally, because relative velocity case I want to give in the online test series. So if that also I will discuss here, then you will not use your brain. So it's better you tackle that question directly in the test series, so that you can think over this. Anyway, I will teach that part also after the test series. When you will be having doubt, I will explain properly. Don't worry for that. Now we will go for another topic, that is called blade efficiency. I am changing the page. Yeah, take.